The Elimination Chamber PLE is this Saturday, and we will finally find out who will be the #1 contender for both the Women's World title and the Men's WWE title at WrestleMania. Some superstars seem to have a better chance than others of winning the chamber matches, but unlike past years, it is not clear exactly who will win. But I will tell you who I think will win this weekend and why. It is hard to tell who will win this year's Men's Elimination Chamber. Besides Logan Paul, all the participants have been a World or WWE champion before, most of them multiple times, so it would not be shocking to see any of these men go up against Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. With that said, I do not see Logan Paul winning this Saturday. Yeah, this year started with him making a big deal about being full-time and being on Netflix, but so far that's all just been talk. Until he is there week in and week out, I don't take him seriously as a contender, especially for a title shot at WrestleMania. Damian Priest is one of the men to have held a world title before, but when it comes to winning this match, I just don't see it happening. His title run was nothing spectacular, and his popularity with the crowds has cooled off considerably since last summer. I would not be surprised to see Drew McIntyre come out as the winner of the chamber match. As I've said before, McIntyre has everything needed to be the top guy in WWE and has been killing it for over a year now. His recent move to SmackDown also increases his odds of winning Saturday, since if he went on to beat Cody at WrestleMania, there would be no need for him to switch brands or raise questions as to if the other brand should receive compensation for losing one of their top guys. But with all that said, I still don't see him coming out of the chamber match as the victor. Some of the other guys just have better potential storylines, and until the time is right for Drew to become champion again, I think it is good for him to be out of the title picture for a while. This is where things get tricky. I could see any of the 3 remaining men become #1 contender this Saturday. CM Punk's story is the most personal and straightforward. He's always wanted to main event WrestleMania, and his chances of doing so are becoming less and less. Punk and Cody's interaction before the Royal Rumble planted the seed of what a potential WrestleMania matchup between the two would look like, and with Punk involved, I'm sure the build-up to that match would be entertaining. But is that the way WWE wants to go? Much like Punk, John Cena's storyline going into this match is pretty straightforward. This will be his last WrestleMania, and he wants to come out of it as champion once again. The historical angle of him becoming the #1 contender and going on to try and win his 17th world title is intriguing. There are many fans that grew up with Cena being their guy and saw him win his first title when they were just kids, so there may be a huge part of the audience that wants to see Cena win the Elimination Chamber and go on to win at WrestleMania. My only problem with this scenario is what happens to Cody Rhodes after a Cena win. But perhaps The Rock's cryptic offer made last Friday answers that question, and becoming his champion could be where Cody goes after a loss to Cena at WrestleMania. Given their history the past few years, especially at last year's WrestleMania, there is the possibility for a very interesting story to be told between Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes. While Cody has been experiencing the highest of highs this past year as WWE champion, Seth Rollins has not been so lucky. After sacrificing his own world title to help Cody finish the story last year, Seth has spent the past year dealing with multiple injuries and notable losses. Pitting these men that were allies only a year ago against each other at the same event has the potential to be a great feud and match. So out of those 3, who do I think will win? It seems like WWE has been setting the stage for a CM Punk Logan Paul match at WrestleMania since before the Royal Rumble, so I don't see Punk winning. Of the remaining 2, I think the better storyline would be Seth versus Cody. There are many different ways to take it. They could go into it as just 2 friends having a match to see who comes out as champ. We've seen matches like this before, that more often than not become less friendly as the match goes on. Seth could see beating Cody as a way to get his career back on track and make up for the past year. Or Seth could reveal that, like Kevin Owens, he is a little bitter and resentful that after helping him achieve his dream last year, Cody just seemed to forget about him. So while my heart tells me Seth will win, my brain is telling me that it will be John Cena winning Saturday. Unfortunately, as seen last year with the inclusion of The Rock, WWE still likes to bring in big names from the past for WrestleMania. I understand the appeal and history involved with a Cena win. I just don't think it will be the most interesting of feuds from a story aspect. Another reason I see Cena winning is because if he is not in the WWE title match, then what will his role be at WrestleMania? There are only a few guys that are on a high enough level that it would make sense for them to be Cena's last WrestleMania opponent. The Women's Elimination Chamber match is a little easier to predict, although there is no clear winner in this match either. I don't see Naomi or Bianca Belair winning this Saturday. They are the tag team champions, and it wouldn't be helpful to put those titles on the back burner all the way till WrestleMania. I also don't see Roxanne winning the chamber match. She is very talented and will probably hold many titles on the main roster. However, unless WWE is looking to hotshot her up the ranks of the women's main roster, I just don't think she has been there long enough to justify a title match at WrestleMania. Alexa Bliss is a multiple-time former world champion, so it would not be shocking to see her win, and her interactions with Rhea Ripley have the potential to be quite entertaining. However, Bliss is linked to the Wyatt Six, who are on SmackDown, and what may happen with that group in the future makes it unlikely that she would be winning the world title that is on Raw at WrestleMania. So while she could win Saturday, it would make the outcome of the match at WrestleMania a little bit predictable. Personally, I think Bayley needs something new for her to reach the next level. Perhaps a manager or an overhaul of everything, similar to when Triple H really started his singles run and started using the My Time theme. I just don't see her as a believable threat to Rhea, which is why I don't see her winning this match either. She had a great match at Vengeance Day, but there's just something lacking for me to take her seriously as a champion. That leaves Liv Morgan. I'm sure most people are tired of seeing Liv Morgan battle Rhea Ripley. However, Liv is who I see winning this match. A Liv Rhea match at WrestleMania would be the easiest match to set up, as these women have the most history together. The WrestleMania match would just need a gimmick to help get fans excited about it. Labeling it as the last time ever and maybe using a stipulation such as Last Woman Standing or even an Iron Woman match would help make this feud exciting one last time. Besides the chamber matches, there will be a couple of other matches at this weekend's PLE. With all due respect to the women involved, I'm not expecting much from the tag match. Given that there are no real stakes to this match, I feel like this will be a pretty standard tag match, a palate cleanser, with Tiffany and Trish coming out victorious, since the event will be in Trish's hometown. The other match, the unsanctioned match between Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, has the potential to steal the show. After the Royal Rumble ladder match, I just hope both men don't go overboard trying to do too much, and that both men make it out of this match injury-free. People hear unsanctioned and assume that there will be tons of high spots. However, with the amount of animosity between these two former friends, a simple brawl with an incredible finish is not out of the question. The wild card in this match could be Randy Orton. No one seems to know when he will return, but you have to believe, if possible, it will be for WrestleMania. Many people online think Orton vs Owens will happen at WrestleMania, but as I said in my Royal Rumble video, it would be more interesting if Orton sided with Kevin Owens when he made his return. If Orton shows up, he could determine the winner, depending on whose side he takes. If he does not impact this match, I have no idea who will win. I could easily see the match somehow ending in a no contest, setting up another match at WrestleMania between Owens and Zayn. The only other thing being advertised for the Elimination Chamber is Cody answering The Rock's offer to be his champion. Hopefully someone like Roman Reigns shows up, or there is another huge surprise here. Frankly, without something like that happening, it seems like this could have been saved for a Raw or SmackDown and not take time up on a PLE. I just hope it goes better than the awful segment that occurred last Friday. So what do you think? Do you agree with my picks? Who do you want to see win Saturday? Let me know down in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.